Listen, you got a lot of people that are mad at you. They're mad at you because you walked away. They're mad at you because you're in your lane doing your own thing. They're mad at you because you've chosen not to invest in people or things that no longer serve your highest good. They're mad at you because you chose you. They're mad at you because you protected your heart. They're mad at you because you're no longer giving into or investing in people that aren't investing in you. You're no longer investing your time, your heart, your money in people that did not see you. They're mad at you because you're not wanting to be accepted. You're not needing to be acknowledged. You're not caring about somebody seeing you now because when they were supposed to see you, acknowledge you, accept you, these are people that overlooked you, treated you like you were obsolete, treated you like you didn't belong. They treated you like they didn't want you around. So since they did not, could not, would not see you for who you were, understand that you were a gift, not giving special treatment, but just being there for the person that's always there for you. They couldn't do that. This is somebody that betrayed you. They betrayed you. But now they're feeling heartbroken. Why? Because they're feeling like you broke their heart. Like you wouldn't give them a chance to redeem themselves. Like this was not supposed to be that serious. But this is betrayal at the highest level. This was somebody that didn't care about anybody as long as they got what they want. This is somebody that lied on everybody, lied about everybody, and lied to everybody because that's who they are. They lied to get their way. They lie to get people hooked on them. They lie just so they can say that they won. Just so that they can say that they finessed. This is somebody that gets a rise or a kick out of making people sweat, making people suffer, keeping people confused, keeping people in a sense of shock, in a sense of not being of being out balance, not understanding what is going on, because this is somebody that moves totally out of strategy. This person is a strategizer, but they're not a good strategizer because their strategies always end them up at a dead end. And every time they get to the end of the street to see that there is no through way, there's no passageway, then they get mad because they went that way. They get mad because nobody told them not to go that way. But this is somebody that doesn't listen to anybody because they think that they know it all. They think that they have it all together. So why listen to you? You don't know what you're talking about. Why listen to you? You're nobody. Why listen to you? You need to be catering to me. That's what they're saying. Why listen to you? You need to be listening to me. I'm the one that knows the way. They can't find their way out of a hat box. This is somebody that is not only confused, they're cray-cray. This is somebody that is saying that this is all your fault. You broke their heart. You would not give them another chance. You would not understand that nobody's perfect, that people make mistakes. This is somebody now that's wanting to come back into union with you, to love you. They want a commitment after they screwed all of this up, after they turned their backs on you. This is somebody now that's wanting to come in because they made a hasty move, but they're still coming out as insecure. They're still coming out as somebody that has no plans, somebody that don't have any dreams. This is somebody that is never prepared. They cause a lot of misunderstandings and strife wherever they go. This is somebody that wanted to keep you in bondage to them while they went off and satisfied everybody else. While they went out and manifested off of your abundance, manifested off of your life, manifested and made people think that they had it all together. Now people are seeing that this person had nothing going on because they still don't have anything going on. This person is lazy, they're trifling, they don't want to do anything. This is somebody that sits up and complains about everything, but they're not doing anything to make something right. They're not doing anything to make something, to make the wheels turn. They don't have any flow. They're sitting back wanting somebody to cater to them, take care of them, make the way easy for them. This is somebody that is coming out as not taking the time to heal. They're very unhappy. This is somebody knows that they are an utter and total failure. This is somebody that felt as though they were entitled to you. You belong to them. This is somebody that went after the bag. This is somebody that was doing some underhanded, illegal things to make money. But whatever it was that they were trying to make money with, none of that played out in their favor. They're now sitting in a state and an energy of lost, stuck, betrayed, and whoever they're with, they're being persecuted by that person. Whatever they took, this is somebody that stole something, or they tried to get away with something. They misused what you had, what you gave them, what y'all had, and they took it and gave it to other people when other people didn't deserve anything because you were the one that was putting in the hard work for you and this person to have a bright future. But they didn't see a future with you. They didn't want to see a future with you. This is somebody that just wanted to have their way. This is somebody that wanted to always stay single. This is somebody that just wanted to play house. This is somebody that did not want or look at you as a family or spouse, a significant other. They didn't care about nothing but what they wanted. This person was greedy. This person was envious. This person was illogical. This person is coming out as crafty. Somebody that they don't care who they have to hurt to get by. Yeah, the star in reverse. They're living in disappointment right now. They're in despair. They can't turn something around. They tried and tried and tried, but their manifestation abilities is dead in the water. Somebody did the wrong thing. Somebody did not think a thing through. Somebody always goes into things head first. They never think about a plan B. They never think about the what if. They never think about what could go wrong. They get in their head about what they want it to be, and they don't see things for how they are. They only see them for how they want them to be. And once they do that, they lose sight of what's good. They lose sight of what's right. They lose sight of what, and that is the truth, of what is best for them. This is somebody that is always trying to find a better way, but they're not doing it a better way. Their better way is to get over on people. They've been raised, whoever this is, they were raised to be cutthroat. This is somebody that's in street mentality. Somebody that feels like they got the game. Somebody feels like they got, they're a master finesser. Somebody that feels like they've always been able to bounce back. They've always been able to come back and get it right and get back on their feet. But this time, it's not happening for them this way. They're taking losses left and right. Everything they try to do, if it wasn't for winning, if it wasn't for losing, this person, that's all they're doing is losing. If losing was a person, baby, they would be married to loss right now. Because this is somebody that's coming out as just bored. They're bored. There's no excitement they feel like. But this is somebody that wants to always have a fun time. This is somebody that wants to play hard without working hard. This is somebody that is very immature. They may not be young, but they have a very childish way of thinking, and the way that they think is the way they don't think a thing through. They don't plan, and when you don't plan, you plan to fail because you've got to take the proper precautions. You got to take everything into consideration. They should have took this into consideration. They should have thought about that if they played with you, they were going to lose you. This is somebody that thought they would never lose you. They thought you were always going to find a way to be with them. They felt like in their heart, their mind, their body, and their soul that you were a toy, that you could be played. Why? Because they'd already done so many things and they got away with it, or so they thought. They didn't get away with anything. They didn't get away with nothing because you saw it all. You just loved this person for real, and you really wanted them to see what was right in front of them. They ignored it. They missed all the signs. They did not understand the assignment. Why? Because they were not in alignment. This is somebody that don't even believe in the Most High. This is somebody that felt like they are the God in their world. They run this. God may rule the universe, but they run their block. They run their street. They run their house. They don't run nothing but their mouth, family. This person here is cray-cray. Their intuition is blocked. They keep falling for the same okie doke over and over and over and over again. And they know that who they are and who they're supposed to be is as far apart as daylight and dark. They know, but they still refuse to accept it. They still are refusing to do what's right. They're still refusing to come into the light. They are still refusing to change. They are still refusing to heal. This is somebody that said, it's going to be my way or the highway. They doing all kind of dirty deeds right now. And what they're saying is that all their secrets, they're going to take them to the grave. But Spirit is saying, not so. They're not going to take all of their secrets to the grave, because little that they know, somebody that they confided in is spilling their tea all over the streets. And the streets are talking. And what the street is saying is not good. They might have some people believing that it's a lie. But whatever lies that they told, they're being revealed. Whoever they were with behind your back, for some of you, it was family members. For others, and that is the truth, for others of you, it was co-workers. For some of you, this person was a part of a secret group or secret society. It's some kind of secret connection that you can be around these people and you'll think it's just family. You won't know that this is what this is. You will not know. Give me some more energy on this, Holy Spirit. You will not know. These people do a lot of dark things. These people, oh Lord, they manifest from their sacral chakra and their solar plexus chakra. This is somebody that is stuck right now. They can't move forward. Karma has them paralyzed. Karma has them in a chokehold. Karma has them upside down, hanging by their toes, and they can't get out. They can't let go. They're praying for relief. There's no relief to be found because, again, they just didn't understand the assignment. This is somebody that forsake their own path to follow a karmic that did nothing but turn their world upside down. This has been an epic fail. This is nothing coming to fruition. This is emptiness. This is grief. Somebody is super depressed. Somebody just wants to give up, but they can't give up because karma won't let them give up. They gonna have to take this. They gotta go through this because somebody was just too stupid to see that they had everything that they needed. All they had to do was wait on divine timing, and the Most High was going to make everything okay. But this is somebody that needed validation. Somebody that like fast money. Somebody that wanted to see the bag right now. Somebody that didn't want to invest in a long-term situation that was going to make them spiritually and monetarily wealthy because they were in alignment when they were with you. But when they stepped outside of you, judgment came for you. Justice came for you. This person is under judgment. They got blocked. They're blocked. They don't know what to do. I'm hearing they feel like they can't ask for help because ain't nobody gonna want to help them because people tried to tell them before they did whatever this is that they went into, that this was no good, that this was a trap, and that is the truth. But they were not listening to that. They did not want to hear that. They didn't want to accept the fact that they were walking right into a dead end. And that is exactly what they did. They took a leap off a cliff above a volcano straight into the fire. And now they don't have anything. This person may not even can afford to put groceries on their table. This person might not even have a table. I'm hearing. They're not seeing you as their 10 of cups. You're sitting here being recognized, being honored, being respected by people that see you for who you are. You don't have to lie to kick it. You don't have to lie to people out, and you don't have to move in strategy to get what you want. When you step up, the doors open. They might not open all the time when you want them to, right at the moment that you want them to, but what is happening for you is your dreams are being and your manifestations are being prepared for you. But you went through a lot. And the Most High is taking their time getting you what this is. This is not a stock or out-the-shelf blessing. This is a tailor-made specialty blessing that was created just for you. For what you went through. For how people did you. Yeah. They are self-destructing. They have finally been seen for who they are. Their malicious ways have caught up to them. They are buried by this. They cannot get out of this. They feeling the pressure now. They want to reach out to you, but they don't know what to say. And for others of you, they're with a third party, and that third party is all over them like stink on shit. And it's on soap. They riding them like a bad habit. They can't do nothing. This person realizes now that their foolish ways has turned into a nightmare. What was supposed to be, or what they thought was going to be a dream come true, turned out to be nothing but an illusion where there's no clarity, there's no manifestations, and the whole damn world is upside down. They feel like they're hanging from their toes. They feel like they're being hung, but they're stuck. They're stuck on what they did. Because of what they did, they're stuck. Because they didn't choose right, they're stuck. Because they betrayed you, broke your heart, and tried to gaslight you to make you think that you were tripping, that it wasn't that serious. And when you walked away, they got the shock of their lives because nobody could have told this person that you would ever not want to mess with them because you had let them get away with so much. Too much, Spirit is saying. You didn't stand up. You didn't stand in your power. And by the time you did stand in your power, number one, it was too late. And number two, your spirit guides came in and blocked this connection, canceled this connection. They threw away the communication and they blocked this person. They exiled them because this person did more than a little bit. This person did more than cheat. They did more than strategize. This person had many friends with benefits, friends that they were calling their brothers and their sisters, their bros and their sisters, and they were all laying it down right in your face. And because of that, they've self-sabotaged something. And they know they messed up. They don't know what to do. They fail to take action in a situation. You separated yourself from this. You moved on from this. You don't have time. You decided to choose you. And you saw the tower coming down, baby, on that ass, and you walked away. And now here they are, watching you walk away. They're in the background watching you as you walk away. You're selling on to calmer waters. You don't have time for somebody that thought that they could outsmart everybody. They're supposed to be somebody that is very logical, but this person, their logic was absent. Their logic was illogical. They were competing with you, and they had other people competing with you. Always keeping you in your head, never acknowledging what you did. When they did acknowledge it, it was not sincere, and you could feel it and you could tell it, because it's not. They had no. There was no emotion. There was nothing but there. It was just dry. It was cold. It was ice cold, like a frozen steak in a deep freezer. Now this person wants to come in. They want you to give to them. They want you to see them. But when you were with them, they didn't see you. You were hidden in plain sight. It was obvious. Because they life leveled up when they were with you. You the one had the problems. You the one couldn't get your energy. You the one felt like you was losing your mind. This person slept good at night. Because they had you. They had you. But they were bigger. They played to be too big. They thought they were bigger than the problem. They thought they were better than the solution. They thought they were greater than the situation at hand. They thought that they could talk their way in and out, in and out, in and out, but they didn't realize that all the people that have ever let them talk their way into something, out of something, to be with them, these are people that truly had their best interest at heart. These are people that really, truly cared for this person, wanted to see this person move forward. But this person had three to four people in their life that always co-sign their bullshit, knowing that it's wrong, knowing that this person got a head full of rocks with no shake to them. There's nothing there. Their brain is like somebody hit Control Alt Delete. There's nothing there but an empty file. But you found out what was going on. And you moved in silence. You ain't say nothing. You let it ride. You let it ride till you got to your stop. And when you got to your stop, you got off the merry-go-round. When the merry-go-round came to your stop, when the bus stopped at your stop, baby, you didn't even hit the bell. You raised your finger and did the Baptist tip and let the bus driver know, say, man, this is my stop. You got out of your head. Now they're in their head. They can't figure out what to do. They feel like they're being punished by somebody trying to do something to them. They're not being punished by anybody. They're being punished by the Most High. But the only thing that has held them back, which is still holding them back, is their dumbass thoughts. This person is stupid. They traded platinum for fool's gold. They traded divinity, royalty, for a Scooby snack. This is somebody that now they want to come in and sit on the throne next to you. They want to rule. They want to rule, but they're not a true emperor. This is an unhealed emperor. This is an emperor that fumbled his kingdom. This is an emperor that, and take it how it resonates for you. This is a person that is seeing now that they were in a divine union. They just didn't want to believe it. They did not want to give up the streets, want to give up chasing tail, want to give up getting high every day, they didn't want to give up the carnal pleasures. They did not want to rise with you. They wanted you to fall with them. Now, this insecurity has come out here 4 or 5 times. This person has lost their motivation. This person has lost their courage. This person, they were manipulating situations, and now somebody is manipulating situations on them. They can't manifest nothing. They can't get out of limbo. They can't see the forest for the trees. Somebody is teaching them a very valuable lesson. They breaking their heart. They betraying them. They keep finding out, just like you did, that this person ain't no good, that this person is still doing everything but the right thing, that they having to share this person with people that they don't even know they sharing them with. And then when they find out, they at the doctor. Well, what happened? Oh, no. They don't know. See, they were trying to say this was you. They were trying to say that you was for the streets. You was out here putting your pole everywhere. Letting every pole come up. No. That wasn't you. That was them. They were gaslighting you. This person is a narcissist. And they have seriously forfeited a beautiful blessing. Because now, you don't care what they got going on. They could win the lottery today and call you and say, babe, I won the lottery. Let's make this right. And you're going to say, congratulations. But I don't want no parts of nothing you got. I wish you well. But as far as I'm concerned, you can get off my phone. That's what you're going to tell them. If they do, get off my phone. You go to hell. Because when I was trying in a situation, when you were trying, they were self-sabotaging everything. You got rewards that's coming in. While they're still out here doing everything that they think they can, but they're not getting any satisfaction. The things that used to make them happy, the things that used to turn them on, the things that used to make them laugh, the things that used to make them feel powerful, the things that used to make them feel like that they was king ding-a-ling. Baby, it has turned. The tides has turned. There's no balance here. There's nothing but failure and chaos. Wherever they are, it's a chaotic situation. It's a matter of time. Somebody going to jail or hell. Take it like it resonates for you. Either way, they lost. Not only did they lose you, but most importantly, they lost themselves. If this is your reading, family, this is your message, let me know. Drop blue hearts in the chat and say, oh, well, I'm gone now. Oh, well, I'm gone now. And Spirit says you're gone, never to return. Because when you walked out the door, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, they came in and they sealed it from the inside out and then went to the outside and sealed it from the outside in. You can't even see the door because there's a pillar on both sides. You can't get in and you can't get out. They're just stuck in limbo trying to figure out, what in the hell did I do? How did I get here? This can't be happening to me. Ain't no way. Yes way. Because they chose to join a losing team. They chose to turn in their destiny. Swap it. Their destiny for a daydream. And that daydream was nothing but an illusion. An illusion, a facade. There was no blessing there. There was no manifestation. There was no dream come true. There was no happily ever after. There was no boss moves. There was no money. It was always smoke and god doggone mirrors. It was always the wrong way. It was always going to fail. It was always going to be chaotic. It was always going to be conflict. It was always going to destroy them. They can blame nobody but themselves. But they're blaming everybody but themselves. And nobody now is trying to listen to what this person has to say. They don't care, for real. Because they know that this person is heartless, they're ruthless, they're cruel, they're cold, they're manipulative. And on top of that, the worst part about they're deranged. They think that they're in their right mind. They think that the things that they say and do make sense. It makes no sense to anybody. But the people that they're around right now don't care about them enough to try to save them from themselves. The people that they're around right now just want to see them stuck with them like they wanted to see you stuck with them. The people that they're around now want to see them stuck with them. And trust me, they are. That's why they can't get out of this karma. Because they chose the wrong team. I love you guys. Until the next one, keep going, keep growing. And I love you. Catch you on the next one.